How you doing today? And what are you doing today? Hi, I am Mitzi. I am the lymphatic addict, and I am here today to encourage you to move. Now you want to make sure, because the lymphatic system is this river that flows through your body, cleaning up trash and viruses and bacteria and foreign materials that get in through your body, through your skin. It's all around us. You ever walk through a store and you go through the aisle with all the detergents and stuff like that and you get a headache? Oh, toxins. So those toxins can come in through what we're breathing, come in through our skin. So it's really important to move so that the lymphatic system, which is the cleanup system of your body, can do its job to keep you alive. So here's what you don't want to do all day. Click, click, click. Now it's okay to watch TV, but you don't want to sit for hours upon hours upon hours watching TV. And reading, I love to read, especially this book here by my friend, Alpha Timbo. I love to read. But if I'm just reading hours upon hours upon hours all day, and that's all I do, watch TV and read a book, you can imagine that the fluid in my body is not moving. And that, my friends, can be a problem for you. And it can be a problem for you because it is our breath and the movement of our body that gets the lymph flowing to keep you alive, as I said. So what can you do? Well, you can go for a walk. You can even walk around the house if you don't want to get outside, but do it. You can play. You can play. Just play. Woo! You can stretch and move. Just whatever you need to do to get your body moving is so important and vital for your lymphatic system. So, I'm going to give you a couple pointers on what you can do before you go for that walk, before you get on your rebounder, before you do any type of lymph flow. I like to call it lymph flow because, stretching up and bending sideways and leaning over is what gets your lymph flowing. So let's start with just taking this. There's an L-shaped form right here. You've got this collarbone, and you've got this nice muscle here that comes all the way from right there, this bone behind your ear, all the way down your neck. You've got this nice little V there. That's where the fluid on the left side of the body flows, and the lower part of the body. And then you've got the same angle here on the right side. So if I took a line and drew it like this and all the way up like this and went to the back and came back over, that's the right side that flows into this part of the body. It's got to flow. It's got to go. You got to move. So start out by just taking the palm of your hand and doing a circular motion there, breathing, and just directing the lymph into that, call it the terminus, right? It's like a terminal. It's where all the fluid ends up at and goes back into your bloodstream to be picked up and back into your bloodstream, oxygenated blood, and then it's called plasma. Yeah, when cleaned up lymph goes into your bloodstream, it's called plasma. So we're going to do that nice and slow. We're not pressing into our muscle. We're just stretching the skin. The lymphatic vessels are under the skin. It's called subcutaneous, under the skin, and that's why you are actually affecting it really good. The next thing that you can do is take your flat part of your arm, your hand, and get right under these lymph nodes under your armpit and just give this nice circular motion. Now remember, your lymphatic vessels and nodes are not this big. I know that they are not this big. This is just an exaggerated picture so that you can understand why you're doing what you're doing. I'm a question girl, so ask all the questions that you want to. I love to take on questions, and I will get you an answer. Okay, so you're going to take your hand and just going to take this nice circular motion, getting your lymph nodes all cleaned out. And then take the palm of your hand on the side of your chest, and you're just really gonna pump those lymph nodes because there's a lot of them here. So if they're congested for any reason, you're gonna really help clean them out and move the lymph. Why? Because you've got these awesome vessels that are flowing to these lymph nodes. If the lymph nodes are congested, what's gonna happen when the fluid gets there? It's just gonna kind of add to the congestion. So we start here where it's all gonna deposit. We go to the closest lymph nodes and then the side of your chest. You can do that pump about 6 times. You got a few lymph nodes right here in your elbow. You can rubby, then bend your elbow into them. Do the same on your opposite side. Maybe about 5 circles. And you're giving a nice little press on the lymph nodes, right? And then pulling it this way. And then nice little pump here because you've got all those nodes underneath that armpit. It's taking in a lot of fluid from this part of your body, and then from the back side of your body goes here as well. Okay, and then we're going to take some nice deep breaths. So we have got all the lower part of our legs and the back side that go into the called inguinal nodes. Just means the nodes in the crease of your leg. And we need to clear that space out so that when we move and breathe, that the fluid can go into nodes that have been kind of cleaned out, stirred up, okay? So you're gonna take the crease of your leg, and you see all those nodes in there? So this is the crease. Just take maybe your middle finger on the middle part of the crease, so your other fingers are above it and below it, and just nice circular motion in there. Got a lot of nodes in there. Can even come on the inside of your thigh and get them rolling and just push it up here. So literally you're gonna go in and up, in and up, in and up. Do it to the other side. Just kind of rub them around, in and up, push it in and up. The next place we have nodes that are superficial, meaning right under the skin, is behind our knee. So you're going to just take your hand, put it in the crease of your leg, which is behind your knee, and just rub and bend. Rub and bend. And rub and bend. Now, once you know how to do that, it doesn't take very long. It really, really doesn't. But once you've got those lymph nodes kind of drained out, compressed a little bit, you've got everything moving, then the vessels that are carrying more fluid to it, they're going to not pool up in there, and they'll have like this. It'll be ready to be received by your lymph nodes. Remember what the lymph nodes do. The lymph nodes actually take all the cellular debris, the toxic waste that comes out of the cells into that tissue space, gets picked up by your lymphatic vessels, and it goes to the nodes, and that's the recycling center. So it breaks up the viruses, breaks them down, the bacteria, the toxins that come from the air, that come onto your skin, that come from the food that we eat, breaks them all up. And then those nodes also do something that's really, really cool, right? It deposits lymphocytes, which are white blood cells, into your lymph, so that when it goes back into the bloodstream, it's got just this nice amount of lymphocytes, white blood cells, that attack and destroy. All right, so we've got some work to do, right? Enjoy the movies, enjoy the books, definitely enjoy the books. But get up and breathe and move. And live well. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please ask. Hit subscribe button if you like it and want to follow along. I'm going to have a lot more videos coming weekly. And I will also be having focused videos on what I call my cancer warriors. So if you've had cancer or are actively going through cancer, or you know someone that is, you going to want to come alongside me and just enjoy being educated and understanding what you can do for your amazing body as well, okay? And when I teach skin brushing, dry skin brushing, which is so good for your lymphatic system and your skin, does amazing things. I will be teaching a separate way if you have lymph nodes or if you've had them removed for whatever reason. You want to do it a little bit differently, all right? Because you don't want to send fluid if the nodes aren't there to receive it, right? Or it'll back up. But that's another conversation. All right, have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye.